Hi, and welcome to another video. This time we're looking at some interesting developments with the recent Qui-Gon Jinn minifigure. At the end of January, when I prepped the video for issue 118 or 119 in the UK with Qui-Gon Jinn, there was only one recent Qui-Gon Jinn minifig listed on Bricklink. This was SW1334, and this came with Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator set 75383. And then the Lego Star Wars magazine came along with a paper bag set 912502. To the casual observer, this seemed to be the same minifig but without the poncho and was listed as SW1404. But that's where things get interesting. In one of the comments, MKLVTG asked about the minifig's beard colour, so I checked my notes and referred back to Bricklink where I got the original information and discovered that SW1334 was scheduled to be deleted, to be replaced with two new Qui-Gon Jinn minifigs. The first is SW1334A, which is the poncho version with a reddish brown beard, and SW1334B, a poncho version with a dark brown beard. Bricklink shows both of these minifigs being released with the Sith Infiltrator sets. It seems that the early production run included the reddish brown beard, and at some stage this was corrected to be a dark brown beard. The paper bag version, SW1404, whose biggest issue was the lack of a poncho, is unchanged and is still the same on Bricklink. So what does it mean for those of us who collect LEGO Star Wars minifigures? At the moment, we don't know how limited the reddish brown headpiece is. Unfortunately, the picture is further clouded because the deleted minifig is still listed for sale on Bricklink, although the inventory has now been removed. So, is this another Kanan Jarrus situation? Quite possibly, as the circumstances seem to be fairly similar. An early version had black hair that was then replaced with a correct dark brown hairpiece. The incorrect version of Kanan Jarrus is now 14 times more expensive than the corrected dark brown hair version. So I'm sure plenty of people will be keeping an eye on these minifigs. I was obviously lucky and got a reddish brown bearded minifig with my Sith Infiltrator, and I picked up two versions of the paper bag, and I've ordered a poncho on Bricklink, so I will have all three versions of this minifig. What about you? Are you interested in the different variations of this minifigure? Will you be picking up lots of reddish brown bearded headpieces? Let me know in the comments what your plans are. Of course, the only other thing to factor into your plans is the missing poncho from the paper bag. If you need to pick one up, they're not that cheap. If you found the video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to catch up on other similar LEGO Star Wars magazine content. Thanks for watching.